Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. It's Christmas week. We're 3 days away from Christmas. Hello, Guts. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Yeah. It's the penultimate day of me streaming for the year. Till next week. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, for this week is just today and tomorrow. It's all I've got. But I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Hope it's been nice. I did figure out a video for Sunday that isn't just freaking an edited Halloween stream. Although I might do that for New Year's. Or not for New Year's, for like the first video of the year, if we'll see. But I'll probably do like a little like looking over the past year, and I'll be and talking about what's to come for the new year. That kind of video as my first one back in the new year. We'll see. TBD. But in the meantime, I did spend a little bit of time yesterday figuring out a new car design. Will you vlog your first class flight? No. I'm never gonna take my phone out and record that. No. Do I look like an extrovert to you? I'm keeping my phone to myself. No one's gonna see me. I don't want people looking at me in any way. Oh, you're flying your guts. Are you flying first class? Yeah, technically. So we'll see how it goes. I will see. Maybe that'll be what I'll do from now on. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. So we will see once I actually, fly. You hate summer? It's hot here, Sag. Oh, it's nice and cold here. How the turntables. Oh, how the turntables. Now you suffer, and I get to enjoy the cold weather. Just you wait. That is how time goes. Yes, that is how time goes. It is actually, today, yesterday, like sometime around now, what is the darkest day of the year, which means it's only going to get brighter from now until, summer. It's no longer going to be so dark soon. So, plus and minuses. So pretty soon I'll have to put up the blockers again. We'll see. But I've been working on the new design. There's a few things I actually want to still do to it. There's the new design of the cards is what I'm thinking. I was testing out a few different sizes of text as well. And probably the medium one is what I'd go with. So but we'll see for the final one. And then the other thing is I probably want to have this here as well. And then this would be the icon that does all of them. So we wouldn't have these two icons normally. It would only be ever one icon, but only in the middle. So and then there wouldn't be this bar that is darkened here. So let's do I have an icon for that actually? I don't. It's a generic icon. What's a generic icon that we can use that says like everything? I don't even know what kind of icon I'd want. I don't think you want. It's not a weapon. Symbol or emblem, maybe? Illuminati. That's what we know. I go for what? So we're gonna have 3 sections, right? So this is the dual cards. We're gonna have the one that affects both of them. The one that affects just the melee section is the one that affects just the range section. So the one that affects both, I'm just trying to see. Maybe I put an icon there so keep it consistent. I don't know what icon I'd want to put there. Is the only thing. If there's an icon I'd want to put there. I don't even know if it's one of these or something else. Probably not a gooey one. Not liquid, not head face, blade, sword, knife, creature, monster, tool. Do I just have no? I mean, I feel like maybe they should have an icon. I could have no icon. It's still like it's fine without an icon. It's just basically the way I have it here, right? Is the top one, which doesn't have an icon, is for everything. Middle one is specifically for a weapon, but I feel like it should have an icon here because I think it would help balance things out here. What can I redo? I don't know. I can't redo. A book icon? Book icon might not be terrible. Book might not be terrible. This is not like this ink squirrel one is pretty cool. Kinda. We could do this. It's also like all encompassing. It could be like that. I kind of like that. I need to do you. Excuse me? Why am I want to paint on the slit. Why am I? Let me paint on the mask. Oh, it's because I'm freaking not in the right tool. Because there's vector tools and there's pixel tools. I was in the wrong tool. Back to the main one. Okay, there we go. I kind of like that one. I think that kind of looks nice. So we would have, let's do, let's see, this is staying. What parts are going to be unique? So let's put this on top of. Is there a way for me to organize this where yeah, probably. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. We're gonna need also a few things. I'm going to need. Is there a way to just isolate? I look at a certain layer. Affinity V3 isolate layer. It says click Alt on the visibility, but oh, here. Huh. Alt here, and then you can see it. Only it. Okay, so we're gonna need this as a mask, which is great. We can export that out. Okay. Because basically what we'll do is make the border the different colors. The border will change color based on the rarity of the card. So instead of them all having black borders, that'll be the case. So for example, it would be, you know, purple or green or white. White looks real bad though. Maybe we'll make the white black. Maybe we'll change the colors at this point. Maybe we'll make the base one black, and then we'll make yeah, different colors for the other ones. Unless there's a better place to put the tier color or the rarity. I could, you know what? I could also have like an icon somewhere, and then just and have a value. Like I can be like a diamond here or something, and then be like, or here, and that's gonna be like the tier of it. So instead of having border colors, we can just have it show. Let's try that real quick. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what happens. Do we want a different color inside? So, for example, if this is tier 2. Oh, why is this part? What? No, why is this part 3 part of the diamond? No, I want a new 3. Make a new layer. There you go. Well, I don't like that. Right. I definitely don't like that. It could be down here, bottom right. Text would need to move a little. It could also be smaller. Do we want a different shape then? That might not. You know what? I do like me a pentagram. I do like me a pentagram. I think that's not terrible. I don't think it's the best thing, but it's not terrible. Hey, Tucholicus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're learning CPP. Never touched Unreal Engine. Nice. Best of luck learning that. What about when you have double digits? There's only 3 tiers. Well, and then there's cursed tier, but I can make that icon instead of a number, a skull, or whatever it is. So right now we have 3 tiers. So if we come here, I don't plan to ever have that many tiers. We have, look, so we have white, green, purple as just tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That's how I've been separating them out. I basically made them rarities, but they're not rarities, like rarity colors, I mean. But we could just go bypass the rarity here and just have it say what tier it is. And then the tier can be a number, because this is the current design. And we can do, right, have this be here, which I think isn't terrible. So for example, we can do, this would be 2. So like this is 2, we can have 1, and then we can have a different color for this. For example, you know, blue. So you can see by color, you can see the number. And then for For the cursed ones, for the cursed tier, so the one that has the most powerful one, we can grab a skull. Why do I feel like all of these are kind of weird? I mean, like, almost, like, this one kind of looks cool because it's cursed. I doubt there's any much for curse. Curse star. Skeleton key. Death note. I mean, curse star actually is not bad. This would be for app, or it's for my game. This is my game. Maybe I'd go with that cursed star, honestly. Let me see how it looks. Why is this... Oh, because the text is on top. I probably should do... Not you. Or you could do this. And then this, if we did red. Would be the cursed tier. I kind of like that. Obviously, the icons can be changed later. But I kind of like that, and keeping the black frame. It's more to styled to the other cards that, you know, people are familiar with. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all of them, right? This is more normal as well. Do we want it bigger is the only thing? Maybe like that. And then we can have this text be shorter. So range text will be be able to fit a little less. I mean, we could have it go pretty much to there. Maybe move it to the right here. Have it kind of line up with this. Okay. I think that's a better design. All right. Let's do a quick screenshot here, just for comparison. And we take a look at these guys. And get it around the same size. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. And I can also see myself now like printing this. Like having physical versions of these and having nice art and things of that nature on them. You know? We should be able to fit more text here as well. If we take a look at what's the most text that we have on a double card, because obviously the single ones are going to fit. Attacks extend an additional 300 units in length when an enemy is hit. So if we did attacks, was it? I already forgot. Extend an additional 300 units when an enemy is hit. Yeah, look how much room we have. I can fit all of that probably twice. Yeah, more than twice. And that just did not work well here. Is there any one of them that's bigger that is double? I think that's the longest double. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and save out our stuff. So we're gonna need to... That looks good. Thank you. Let's go ahead and save out all the different pieces. So we're going to need the frame. So we need this. Just the frame. No, we don't need just the frame. We don't need just the frame because we're no longer changing the color of the border. Okay, wait, hold on. What are we going to do for the selection? When a card is selected, how are we going to show that? Maybe we do still want this frame separate so we can tint the frame. Is that what we're still going to do? You have a good idea? What is it?
Ah, yes. The ritual sacrifice to our corporate overlords has begun. Pausing.
Make it a little bigger, like an animation? No, because that'll block other cards behind it. No, because that'll make it so other cards are right next to it just appear behind it, and you can't read them when it's selected. I don't like that. Forgot to grab a drink. I'll be right back. I'm back. Like, I like the general idea of what you're talking about, but I think in practicality, it will just block things. I can add an outline around it, I guess. I can keep this and add an extra outline around it. I think that would be the cleanest way. It'll just be like a thin, like white outline or something around the selection. I think that would be the cleanest way. In that case, how are we splitting this? Well, we're gonna have this image, right, as a separate thing. Obviously, we're not gonna need the text. I'll group all of this. Let's just be the text. Yeah. We're not gonna have the icon there, and this polygon is gonna be white by default. And that way we can tint it. So we can make it whatever color we want based on the tier. This is gonna be invisible. And this will be going on top of it. Now, this part, I guess it would be easiest if I just had two images and I swap between two images. But at the same time, because we're gonna have this version, right? And also, oh, fly. Get out of here. We're also gonna have let me select the other one. We're gonna have this version where it's just the one. So I'm wondering what it would be, how it would be better. Do I just do two images and then they're just, depending on which one it is, it'll put that one? Because I don't think there's a reason to make it like a bunch of different layers. I might as well just make it two. This version and this version. And then it'll go on top of my image. And then I put text on top of that, right? This will need to be its own separate thing, though. This thing will for sure need to be its own separate thing. I guess if this is its own separate thing, I could make this its own separate thing. I shouldn't. No, I'm not going to. So we're gonna have this. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll put it under cards. This is put it in our new folder called redesign. Full size. Let's call this split descriptions. Overlay. And then what's the best way of, so you guys, you, and you. If I group you all, you're still fine. I also want, okay, so now I can take you. So this is one version, and then I can duplicate it. And on the second version, we can get rid of this thing. And put you there. Is that actually in the center? I think it is, because that's what I tried to... I calculated it as the center before. If it's not perfectly in the center, it's going to survive. Okay, so this is the single version. So this is the... split descriptions. And this is combined descriptions. Okay. And the last one we need is this guy. Now, I guess I want this in it. Do I want this in a new one? Because there's no reason for me to save this full image just for this. I might as well put this in a new one. Like this. Give me pixels, please. All right, we just do this. And this is going to be the what's it called? Tier display? Background? Sure. Okay. Let's go with that. I need to save that one. Let's turn on you guys. Oh yeah, this was my reference. I use this as my reference. Because I really liked this and how it felt like, even though there was a lot of text, you knew what everything was. So I used Planeswalker. I went over this on stream. I was like, what's the thickness here? I was like, it's too thick. Let's get it thinner. Mine's taller as well, just for convenience. Just a 1 by 1.5, so it's a taller card. Because it allows me to put more descriptions in here. But in the end, I guess I could make it stumpier. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Now, let's go and tweak our cards. Oh boy. Let's go. Not full card versions. Do I want to put the textures in here? There's the card templates in here. I feel like I just put them into the card section. Card template textures. Okay. Time to time to redo this whole thing. Everything. So I'm going to start with one thing that I learned about someone recently, which is if I go ahead and play, I'm scaling these cards way down, and that messes with the text. So what I'm going to do is make the cards this actual size, and then if I need to, I will scale them up in the boss area. Instead of having them be massive by default, I'll have them be actually smaller, so that way the text will be the right size right away. Theoretically, will be good. So, for example, inside of the deck builder, I believe it's 0.35 or something. Let's take a look. So here I'm 0.345, not even 0.35. So let's make it that size now. Now I'm going to adjust this afterwards anyway. Why is there? Nope. The freaking tiniest fly flying around here. It's annoying. I don't like it. Go away. I don't have the window open, but come on. So let's go here, and I'm just gonna take this and multiply by 0.345 times 0.345. Which makes everything fall out of place. I guess, you know what? Let's not do this until we get the new ones in. But I will need to do this. Okay, let's make the new ones. So let's go down here. So first of all, sold out overlay. Let's just hide that for now. Oh, where am I putting the? Where am I putting the keywords? Hold on a second. I didn't put that into my design. Whoopsie. Where am I putting the keywords? Do I move this up and have keywords below? Do I have keywords above? I forgot about keywords. So for example, weapon, unstackable. I don't know how I like that. How I like it on top, especially when not everything's gonna have keywords. I forgot about keywords. You know what? I might just remove keywords and make them icons. What if I removed keywords, made them icons, and did like, you know, one of these. What if we did this? That feels a lot cleaner. I'll still have the button to show the information about them. Right, I'd still have this. But here it would show like the icon and then the description. The icon, say what it is, and then description or something like that. Like it is now, just a little formatted a little differently. Do we like left or right? Does it matter? I kind of like left. Typically, they're not going to have 5, but let's say 3. So we would need... So I would need to set it up with an icon that goes there. Or I guess do I create individual icons? Like this is the icon for this is the icon for this. It would be the easiest thing instead of making a modular setup, because modular setup, I think in this case, wouldn't make sense. I mean, you can still do it, but like... it's not going to save us on texture space. You're still going to need the texture for this thing. So we might as well create 3 or however many unique ones. Well, I guess we need to create a unique one for each one. I think that is what it is, and then we just have different icons. You know, and we can fit quite a few of them in here. Let's do that, and we can reuse this thing. I'll make it upside down. I kind of like this upside down look for these. And for example, the curse ones, if this is a curse, right, it could be red. And the other ones would be like whatever it is. Okay. Cool. Figure it out. Awesome. Okay. So let's see what the hell is going on here. So this is you. I'm going to be breaking so much stuff right now. Fly. Kill this fly. Kill it. And kill it. Nope. Didn't get it. So I need to get rid of these guys. I'm going to hide them for now. Title background. I'm going to need to get rid of. We need to get rid of this thing. The title itself we need to keep, because that's still the title. I have a scale box for it, which is fine. Then we have a dual switcher, which we're going to keep. The keywords are going to go bye-bye. And what is this? This is the... Yeah, this is the visuals. That's all gonna go bye-bye. The shop cost. Where do you put it at? If it's for sale, we can put the cost right here. I think we have the things they are here, and the cost will be like underneath the card name. I think that's fine. Okay, so we'll keep the shop cost. We'll just hide it for now. Now the selection bar. Selection bars are definitely going to go away. The card wipe. What are we going to do for... I guess for the selection, we still do the card wipe animation. As in when we're selecting it. I don't know if that's the best thing to do still. I know some people have said that the card wipe's not great. I just don't have a great solution for it. But that was when the cards, like when it just popped up on screen. Now it no longer just pops up on screen. You have to manually open the window for the card unlock screen. So you can't just accidentally just have it pop up when you're clicking to attack. So maybe we could get rid of the whole like thing and you click on it and you're good. Oh, Penultimate, that's a $5 word. Wait, what do you mean $5 word? Welcome, Miss Chronic. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'd understand if you were talking about like points, like Scrabble, but I don't know what you mean by $5. Penultimate is a great word, though. I know very many people like the word penultimate. So I'm talking about is this, right? You're not going to get a screen here that just has these pop up. So, but now... Did this? What is going on here? What is go? Oh, hold on. As it rotated, its center or its collision or something went. My collision's probably like here, checking here or like here, and so it's slightly going out of the radius when it rotates, and then so it becomes solid again and then becomes transparent again. Also, I cannot see through that at all. And you tweak my values. It's big time, like a triple word score type word. Cubist intersection. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I should move that. Here. I'll do it now because I'm going to forget. Well, okay. I guess let's move it now. And then I'll go back to what I was saying. This one? Was it turn A? No, it was the spawn. What am I talking about? Get rid of these old. Okay. No, not shop. Okay, just respawn. Yeah, just move this guy just like right here. There you go. Okay. So let's go back to the hub. So I'm thinking of killing that spin of the cards, which I'll show right now. People have complained about it in the past. He doesn't have a good solution. But now that you have to click here to actually open your card unlock screen, instead of this, where I hold and you have this little, circle around, you have to hold it for a moment. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm just going to have it I'm going to make it configurable to be on release or on click. I think when click, yeah, if I go out of it, right, it stops already. So I'll have it just, so if you click on it, you just select it instead of holding it onto it. So that whole wipe thing is just going to go away. It won't be used. It was almost as good as ad break. I have a feeling like I have one of the few channels where people are looking forward to an ad break. Which is so funny to me. It is about to start though in about 30 seconds. Okay, but that means that the swipe animation is going to go away as well. The keyword description stay. So that overlay stays, but I just need it to be invisible for now. And what about the dual switcher, dual card descriptions? The image goes away. So we're getting rid of quite a lot here. And also on the shop cost, that goes away. And then we're just gonna move this down. You don't watch them? I know, but like, I'm talking about like just the ad break in general in terms of like it happening. Not necessarily that you watch it. Okay, let's go image. We're going to use a common lazy image. Well, first of all, let's go back to this. Nope, not you. You're going away. Card image.
Hold up, ads. Pausing for your sanity.
There it is. So we need this one, but we're gonna get rid of the retainer box most likely because we don't need these quarters anymore. I think with my prop in, I should be able to fit it. I might, when I'm back or next year, I don't know. I might do like a stream where I'm like, let's customize the stream, where I'll just have people put in like suggestions of like different things you should say when the ads play, because I can have it do that. I can customize that, and maybe like different things that you'd want as rewards, or like channel point rewards, or just in general like different things you'd want. Customize it a little more. I don't know. Maybe. Could be fun. Okay, so this card image, we need to put our overlay on top. So let's go ahead and add a common lazy image. We'll do it below the sold out overlay. And this will be filled. Now, The loading lazy image can just be one of you guys. Actually, we can just do a rounded box, fixed radius. Let's put it rounded box, fixed radius, just so I can see it. Yeah. Why can't I see it? Oh, okay. Apparently I need a lot more now. It's okay, let's do 40. Fine, good to know. This value probably needs to change depending on the resolution, but sure. So we'll have this, we'll just have this be like a dark color, but here, let's go image, and let's go to our image. We'll go with the split descriptions for now. That looks good. And we can already move scroll down overlay to this one. Oh, it's not solo overlay. Shop cost. That's the one I want to modify. Currency background's gonna go away. Card cost. Put it here, and then I'll just have it like right there. Is that about it? You got nothing. As you know, nothing about the other platform stuff. Or you don't need to know about the platform stuff. You can just tell me what you'd want to see on the YouTube side. Obviously, channel point rewards are Twitch only. I don't know why YouTube has never implemented something for that. I think even Kick has that, like a channel reward type thing. I don't know why YouTube is the way they are. Like, every platform has freaking issues that you'd want as a streamer. Okay, the image size is going to be different. Image size is 1500 by 1000. And actually, is it? Hold on. What size are these? No, they're 853 by 1354. Okay, great. Love that weird size. So keep them 854, 1344. Wait, why is it? That's not even right. 853. 1344. Why was it? Okay. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. You'll sit in the corner and think. You do that. You sit in your corner and think. Okay, so this card image needs to have a little bit of padding. So 10, 15. Right, so with this thicker frame, we just push it in and not to be worried about it not fitting and stuff. There we go. So now it all fits in. So it'll be like this. I'll go ahead and reset this back. And the loading one will be just a darker color. Okay. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start moving down the line. Title background, we're killing. This is what? This is the background stuff. This was just the gradient that I added, which is no longer needed. Gone. This is the title. Title does need to stay. I know, crazy, but title needs to stay. Now, why is title still down here when I'm not telling it to, when I said align top? Because this has padding. No, it doesn't. This definitely doesn't have padding. Why are you here? I can't push it up. I can push it down. Excuse me? What? Also, this should be before any of the text stuff. So this should be here. Now, what's going on with this title? Why is it the way it is? Why is it the way it is? Oh, UMG. What's the problem here? There's no padding on any of this stuff. This doesn't have tops padding. Oh wait, why does it have translation? Ah, why did that have translation? Why wasn't I just using padding? Found it though. Found the problem. Okay. Let's go ahead and change the font on this. I might use the new one that I added in, the serif font. I think that looks nicer here. And we can go with maybe medium here. We don't want to do the super bold one. Regular is thinner. Let's go with maybe medium. And then we just need to change the size. probably better to do smaller and then push it down. Yep. And then we make it black. And then it's legible. Let's see. We think, I mean, we should be able to already see it. Right? Yeah, we can already see it. Maybe I do make it bolder though. Let's see what it looks like bolder. Oh, that's better. I don't know why health up has an exclamation mark. I just realized that. Why does health up have an exclamation mark? Do we want to go really bold? I think really bold is too much. It's not terrible. I think regular bold, I think is fine. It fits. If anything, it feels like maybe it's a little bit too low. Because I don't know why. I made it so it aligns in the middle. But like the distance here is going to be higher than here. So I don't know why, like, right? It feels low. Even though I told it to be in the center. Just double check that it's actually in the center. Yeah, I told it to be in the center. So it is. So if I do like an I and a J, right? It's almost like I need to make it higher to compensate. Okay, let's try that. So we can do maybe something like this and make the font bigger. Bigger font's not necessarily bad. I think that distance now feels a little bit better. Yeah, that feels better. The Y still feels pretty low. Let me change the J for a Y. Maybe we just do one size less. Why does it feel like now it feels like it's too high? I think what is happening is it's the aliasing. It's when it's getting reduced. That's what's causing this. And it's not actually like, I'm not seeing it properly at full size. Right now I'm seeing it way upscaled. So maybe I don't worry about this for now. We'll just set it to be one more down. And then once we do the rescaling, then it'll be fine. Okay, Title, good. So this should be the card overlay. This is going to need to be a variable. We are going to need to add, because I just remembered, the outline. So maybe we do that now. So if I added a border, border is the full size. Oh, it needs to be behind the overlay. It needs to be technically a little bit bigger than the overlay. So wrap with overlay to this border, then we can throw into the overlay, but behind everything. And then wrap this with a size box. And basically this, the size box will need to be like, I don't know, a little bit bigger than this. So this is 650 by 1024. So this will need to be, right, 650 plus, let's say 4 by 1024 plus 4. And then this needs to be center. Okay, so that gets a little bit of something starting here. And now here we can do draw as a rounded box with fixed radius. And now we can play around with this. Right, and then we have our outline around everything. The only thing is, yeah, we can't turn off the size box. We need to just turn off this border. And then we have what we want, which is just, when we need to, we have a nice stroke outline on the entire card for selection. So this is going to be a variable. This is going to be our stroke selection border. Okay. Next. What are we working with here? What is this part? Oh, right, that's fine. So this is going to be the size box for border. It's going to be the size box for card. Keep track of it. Okay, so title's in place. Let's go into the dual switcher now. We'll do the dual description first. And actually, ooh, that is where the card overlay should be. Card overlay should be here. So let's put the title below the dual switcher. And we're going to say the split version, right? The card overlay goes here. And then we remove the old image. Okay. And now we need to fit this. We're also going to need to change it to we're also going to have to make it so I have 3 sections in my data table. Currently, I have a melee and a range, but really we're going to need to have 3 sections. which is a everything section, then a melee and a ranged. Because currently the way I've been doing it, right, is if it has a ranged section, then make it a double. And if it doesn't have a ranged section, then it's all one. But instead, what it's going to do is if it has, I guess still you can check for melee or range, doesn't really matter. And then if it has information on either one, because it could have, maybe there's an ability that just does something special on only one of them, but I don't want it to be like that. So, but I'll check for both. And if either one has information, then I'll do this multi-version. Okay, let's go. I probably, do I keep the scale box? I might kill the scale box. And the size box. Because I'm hoping to basically not need to scale, auto scale things anymore. Because the font should be fine for all languages, more or less. Yes. It's gonna complain. A compile. Okay, there's no complaints? How is there no complaints? Okay, interesting. Yeah, if I have this go from the bottom, that'll probably be the easiest way. Let's get ranged in position. Padding from the bottom. I'll need to readjust this once we have this set up. Okay, I need padding. $50 left, $60 left. 50 right? Why is it doing that? Okay, I can tell it to be in this align this way, and that'll be easier. 80. Yeah. Do 80. That seems okay there. Bottom. How do we make it bigger? I guess I do need a size box for this. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll go back to the ones we had before. I'll just adjust the values in them. Why does the width override not do anything? This is set to full size. User specified. I use scale to fit for now. It's fine. Wrap text at, we'll set it to be auto. Why are we still cramped here? It's the size box, right? It's this. If I clear all of, there we go. Okay. Let's do like 80, 50, Okay. Now we're getting closer. Something like that. With override, I'm not even sure what this is doing. It's not doing anything. Size box not doing anything anymore. So, where'd it go? Well, size boxers are putting all the freaking padding. Oh. You need these in Photoshop? The designs, yeah. Well, no, not Photoshop. Well, yes and no. Asterisk. It is like a Photoshop, the program, but so yes. Asterisk. It's not technically Photoshop, but yes, I made the designs there. In a program like Photoshop. Can I have full size? Keep in the middle. And then we'll have this say, centered. Why is it still wrapping where it is? Oh, because we had wrap text at a value, it overwrote the checkbox? Huh. Huh. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do need a scale box for this. Ah, God damn it. Because then I just tell it to be that size. Oh. It's been a while since I've set these up, and now I'm remembering why I set them up the way I did. Okay, let's turn this off.
Stream pause because apparently Twitch thinks you need to buy a truck right now.
Why is it still... Oh, there you go. It's like, why is it still not the full range? Now it is. I've been watching some more playthroughs of people playing Expedition 33. There's like snippets here and there. I like the gang, can you tell? Good game. There's like seeing people's reactions to certain parts of the games. God, kind of want to play. Kind of want to play New Game Plus, which is a rarity. So the size box is here, which is the right size, right? Now, why is this not doing anything? I guess I don't need a width override because why? What? Oh, it's because I'm doing padding from the top like that. So if I yeah, I don't need the top padding because I can just set this to be the right value. So if we did something like this, then it fits. Okay. The right padding is fine. Bottom padding is fine. Okay, I think this is actually the values we need. Scale to fit. Okay, so let's also, because I'm going to forget, change the card text formatting here, because it is still using white and we need to be black. Aha! And then we can change it to the size will need to change. I think the size I'm actually going to be using is like 8. But if I made it 8 now, they're going to be tiny. Why isn't this tiny? Oh, it's because it's auto scaling. We'll see how it works in the end. Once I readjust things. I'll set it to be 8. Regular. I think we had it. I had it. This is regular, I'm pretty sure. No, regular is that one. So I actually had it. I had it bold. I had it medium, I think. There's no medium here. So we'll try regular. Check this, reset this. Now, can I copy these values here and then just move it up higher? That looks pretty good to me. Now, is it the scale box needs to be changed? This is still user specified. Let's return that back. I think we need to adjust these numbers here to be a little bit smaller relative to the rest. Let's change this to be. They can still stay 8. Let's try this. Oh, I love it when this is why I don't freaking do auto adjust. Why is it like that? Because basically, right, we're back to having the same problem. I was hoping that it would kind of fix itself if we did the right values, but this is so wonderful. Okay, but we'll ignore it for now. And deal with that after. We'll need to have a new size box in this entire section. So this is the arranged. This is melee, because we're going to need a new one. We're going to duplicate that. And this is all. Oh, I guess this will be all. Okay, so instead of text melee, there's going to be text all. Scale box all. I'll put it right here. And this one, neutral card description going to be right here. Do I not scale it? I get can I turn off none? Let's turn off the scaling for now. It looks tiny because the size of the card isn't right. Once I have the size of the card correct, it will look fine. So just don't be scared. It'll be fine in the end. Theoretically. The whole keyword section is gonna go bye-bye. I'm not gonna do that yet. So let's do, oh, we do the split description. Let's do the one version. So we need the cart overlay. Image here. And for this image, right, we need this version. How did I manage to export just this? I don't even know how I did that. Okay, let's go ahead and this, and turn you off. Okay. Overwrite you, yes. It's just exporting what I have selected, I think. So I have nothing selected. It exports everything. Oh, that's cool. That's using this version. There's also the full one, but by using this one, it's just the selections. That's nifty because it does auto cropping basically for things. I kind of like that. Okay, so here now, right, put that one in. Do I? Maybe I don't put it in. Maybe I have it above or behind it, and I just set the value. But at the same time, then I don't need to have it as a this cart overlay single. Because I can just have it not be a variable anymore. Okay, again, this one is going to be set to none. Size box. Let's fix this. Don't override the width. Align to the bottom. You do one of these and then make it a little higher. Okay. So now, all right, okay, we're getting there. We still have the stuff from the old version. That's fine. Okay, so again, you know what? Let's kill this keyword section. Yes, it's gonna complain, compile, give me the errors. Yep. So this is no longer a thing. Add keywords to the bottom. I'm just gonna unhook. Because we're gonna need to do a whole like create icons and add icons based on whatever it is. We'll probably set it up in a data table. For the keywords, because we have a keywords data table right now. Keyword info. Yeah, so here we can just go ahead and also add in the icon then. And you can add the icon, whatever it is. Awesome. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the outline stuff. Just make sure the strike selection border is still set because it's going to complain about a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is setting the outline color. This is the set card info. Okay, we need to get rid of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove. Remove places it's complaining about for now. It's going to be a whole thing, that's for sure, getting this working with a new setup, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Okay. That's good. Next up is the selection bars are going to go away. Yes. And the card wipe atom is also going to go away. Okay. So this whole create dynamic material needs to go away. Lovely. And then this thing's also going to go away. Okay. Now, where's the dynamic material variable? Obviously, anything using it is also wrong. So this whole event tick section is probably going to be gone as well. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Where'd it go? Where'd the cards go? This could go away already. This can go away. You know what? This could go away. Okay, so what? Why is it all gone? Oh, it's because we're doing reset outline pre-construct, which is broken now. Because, yes. Okay, that's fine. Whee! It all disappears. Where is mouse leave? Oh no, it was a mouse enter that was the problem, right? Well, this could still be detached. Oh no, it is on leave. It is on leave. Okay. So okay, now we gotta find why everything's disappearing. Unhovered. Turn off reset outline. Goddamn fly. Leave me alone. Don't know why this one's disappeared still, but closer. Closer. Okay. We always see the outline. That outline might need to be a little bit thicker, but first let's fix the size now. Okay, so now that we have this, let's fix the size. So first of all, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at how close things are in general here. Because I want to effectively recreate the same size, but with the new values that we have. So if we take a look at the size box here, this is no longer right because the size of the cards is actually now 1000 by 1500. But it needs to be smaller. Because it's being scaled down. So I guess what I need to do is, if we're doing 0.325 or 345, 1000 divided by 650 times divided by 0.345. No, wait. 62,000 is... I'm making the scale that much more. And so I would need to scale it. I need to multiply this, yeah, by 0.345. And so I need to scale, I think that's the other way around. I need to do 650 divided by 1000 times 0.345 times 22 and a half, roughly. So if I did 1,000, 1,500 times 0.225 times 225, 225, let's say 337. And then here, 225 plus 4, 327 plus 4. Is it 327? 337. And right, and the border now, those values are way off, so we change this value. Let's make it correct. Let's say 12. Okay. Now again, things are not going to scale, right? But let's just see what it looks like. It's because it's still scaling. We don't want it to scale anymore. Card scale, we need to just change this to none for now. User specified 1. Why are you so tiny? Why are you so tiny? Okay. There we go. So now that's correct, but, right, the scale is wrong. So, hold on. Let's go undo here. Undo the card scale thing. Oh, because we're doing scale override here. That's why. Let's turn off the scale override for now. So that should be 1.0. Okay, so if we look at ours, I'm trying to get around the same spacing here, and I think that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit bigger. But honestly, that's pretty good. And also, we can see that now the border, right, is like actually appearing properly. So if anything, the border's too big. So with that in mind now, we can modify these values. Let's go back here. Undo this. Okay, and then this needs to be times, because we did 225? No. Times 0.225. Let's do a little bit bigger. So let's do like 0.24. $240 by 360. 244. No, 242. By 362. So only 1 pixel more. Right. Same thing in the graph here. Turn this off. On. Okay. Why is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, why is this the way it is? Why is this? Why is there no card here? Why am I breaking everything? If I did 0.5, I just want to see if it's how many cards we have there. This is the final card. And here everything is fine. Okay. Do we want it to be a... Do we want it to be a little bit bigger? Remove the spacing a little bit between the cards? Because I think once you remove the border, it will disappear. We can take a look what that would look like if we go to this border, visibility, collapsed. Huh? What? Oh, I guess I don't want to do it collapsed. Hidden.
Stream pause because apparently Twitch thinks you need to be a truck right now.
But I'm just changing the outline thing. Why is it? Why is the other image getting? Why is my card image getting put? Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Wait, what? I need to check my... I guess I resized things, so it's fine. We'll fix that shortly. I think I make him a little bit bigger still. If I make him a little bit bigger, I need to reduce the spacing between them, but that's fine. So instead of 0.24, we'll do 0.25, just very slightly bigger. So we'll do 377 and 252. 377, 252. And let's fix the spacing. Okay, so we will do, instead of 12, let's do like 8. Well, that's better. Why are you the way you are? Why are you the way you are? Okay, let's say that's fine. Well, is it? We don't see. We need to scroll now to see the full second row. So maybe not. Maybe the extra little size is not good. I don't want to scroll for the for more. Okay, we're going back here, and then we just readjust the spacing still to be smaller. Which feels better, that distance. Okay, let's fix the freaking image. That's number one. Not you. You. Okay, what's going on with the image? Card image. Yeah, that's way wrong. Because the padding is way wrong now. That's what the problem is. So, change the padding. And now that looks more correct. And now if we turn off the outline by setting this to collapsed, that would be actually what it looks like. Which is okay. Let's fix the text first. So that overlay actually fits really well still. Okay, let's go in order. This is working fine. The size box, this is way wrong. Way wrong now. Let's do 30. And 20. Bottom 15. Height 85. Okay, 30 and 20. That's good. We'll use those values. 30, 20. And then I think we just scale this also by 0.24. And that will get us roughly the right size. Not quite. So, something like that. 26. The 28, and then we'll do I think that's the most even. Okay. You. Next one. This is still 27, right? Because they're going to be the same size. So this one and this one are all going to be 27 here in height now. We're changing just the padding from the bottom. Okay, next is title. And we need to change the size of the text now. Okay, so now theoretically we should be able to set it to be actually kind of what we want it to look like. So, try and get this around there. Okay. It's not bad. It does feel a little cramped. So maybe it should be a little bit smaller. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. That feels a lot better. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay. This is completely broken. That's completely broken. This is working though. Sort of. Why do I see multiple of the same thing? Why do I see 1.5 then another one? Oh, it's the shadow thing. It's because this is so bright. Needs to be darker now. And the shadow distance needs to be like 1. Hey Cade, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Cards are looking different. Yeah, working on that today. Are you going to add dark magic to the game? What does that mean? There's magic in the game. I don't have like element. I don't really have like a distinguish like anything that tells apart one magic from another. There's just magic. Currently, like you won't do more damage like because from one versus another. Let's turn off the outline, the shadow offset. I mean. Let's turn that off entirely. Okay, that's better. So it just feels bold and dark. I don't know about it being a different color. Maybe I don't have it be. Maybe just have it be black. And just be. Maybe bold and one size up. One size up breaks everything. What just happened? Oh, why is it alpha 0? Oh, that's outline color. No. No, this is color. Why is alpha 0? There we go. Oh, you know what? That seems a lot better. It's all legible. It's definitely all small. This doesn't fit. This is working a lot better. Also, it doesn't do the weird moving thing. Why is this going past? Oh yeah, let me change the shop cost size thing. Can I wrap? I probably need to just wrap it with a scale box. I'll just modify it itself. Let's change the size of the oh right, because yeah, let's wrap with the size box for now. Or scale box. Alright. What's the stream schedule for the holidays? I'll make a post about it on Discord and community posts, but basically today is the penultimate day. Tomorrow is the final day before Christmas because I am traveling for Christmas and going to see my family. I'm back Monday the 29th. But I'm back Monday morning. So theoretically, I could stream Monday evening. So the question then becomes, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of streaming next week. I haven't figured that out yet. So I'll probably stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming like New Year's Eve. I don't know if I'll be streaming New Year's Eve. Like on the 31st. Because I feel like people should celebrate, you know, not in my channel New Year's. I feel like go, you know, at least go into a big community and celebrate with them. If you like need someone to celebrate with kind of thing. I feel like in my little group, just me doing game dev is not a great celebration, so I'm thinking 29th, 30th I'll stream as normal, and then I'll skip Wednesday, and then probably stream on the 1st, which will be a lot of people's second already. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see though. But yeah, I'm not streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. There'll be a lack of shorts as well for the next couple of weeks probably. A lot fewer. Don't forget to take a break too. I am. I am. I got things I gotta take care of though. But don't forget that I am off right now. I don't have like work right now, so I'm good. Plus, I'm only streaming for 3 hours. And I enjoy it. So. Okay. How do we fix this? How do we fix this? I could fix it with a hard value to like, but I feel like that's kind of defeats the point of it. Oh, it's because I still had wrap at a value here. Whoops. No, still doing it. Oh, and I need to turn on wrap auto. There we go. And it's not, look, it's not even doing its thing of like moving crazily. It slightly moves on the smaller when it needs to redo its thing, but it's not even doing like a huge move anymore either. So like, it's fixing issues, which is good. As long as you're enjoying it and not stressed, that makes you happy. I mean, yeah. I will not. At no point has streaming ever made me stressed. Like, if I didn't enjoy doing this, I wouldn't do it. And I'd hope that is the way for everyone doing anything. If you're not enjoying something, stop doing it. Just straight up, stop it. Because you're not happy. If you're not happy, then continuing to do the thing that makes you unhappy only results in more unhappiness. It's not like all of a sudden, you're gonna be like, man, I've been doing this thing I hate forever. I'm so thankful I've been doing the thing I hate forever. I don't know anyone that does that. So hopefully anyone that's like, yeah, I don't enjoy playing X game, stop playing X game. Don't enjoy watching X thing, stop watching X thing. Whatever it is, just stop doing the thing that makes you unhappy. Now, obviously, if your job makes you unhappy, don't just quit. But I mean, like, in terms of like watching streams, things that you doesn't put money in your pocket. You know, if you're unhappy with your job, start looking for another job, but don't immediately quit. But in terms of like just watching things, yeah. Viewer happiness is, of course, something you care so much about. I mean, sure, we could pretend. Yeah. Welcome, Mega Guts. We should increase the text size for this, probably. Let's see the double ones real quick, or the multi-line ones. So I feel like it all fits, but why does it look like it wouldn't fit a third line? I want it to fit a third line. Let's see if it would. If I double the text there, did I get the values right? Yeah, look at that. 3 lines. It works. It fits. Do I move it up a little bit? I mean, honestly, no, it fits. What about yeah, it still fits, still fine. Okay. Okay, so that is working well. So I think the size of that is working. So the next things we're gonna need to do, let's fix this issue. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this not placing it where it's supposed to? That's bothering me. How do I even debug that one? Oh, you know what? I add it for myself. Click a button. Bam, done. I should probably just make this like 10. You want to check in before you slept, I assume? No, you must rest. You missed too many streams. But New Year's resolution, attend more streams so you won't be lost in the sauce of this game development. There's always the devlogs. That's what they're there for, to kind of catch up on the main parts that I've been working on. It doesn't cover 100% of everything, but it's the main ones. But I hope you have a good night's rest. What in the world? 001 02 03 04 05. Okay, if we just look at this, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then 0 1 2 3. Oh, it's because because it's row column. Yeah. So this is right. 3, and that's all. So this is right. You'll be playing a lot of my game during the holidays, by the way. I just hope that the last fix that I gave you works. For the crashing. I just really hope that. So why is it? Why this? You check tomorrow so you can pack again before traveling? We'll see. We'll see. I've only broken things. Right now, you don't want this. This will make all your cards broken. I've just broken so many things. No, you don't want this. You don't use the cards? Well, that's the first problem. Why don't you use one of the main mechanics of the game? Don't know how to? What do you mean? You press tab in the main section. You can customize your deck. It should have all the cards there. And then when you're in the dungeon, when you get to one of the bars on the bottom, one of these, right? You will get this icon. And then you click it, and you get your, again, broken. You get your choice of card, and then you can select it. Let me just do if this is equal, Do a print string. Yeah. So it's doing it. At the hub, you select the possible cards that you want to pick in the dungeon, and then the dungeon, once you gather enough blood, you pick up one of the choices. Yep. Exactly that. Remember how it used to just pop up randomly, and you're like, make that not pop up? I did. I made not pop up randomly. You know, you just press the button whenever you want to get the card, or don't. Nothing's stopping you from never picking up or choosing a single card, but there's no benefit to it. Because then there's no cards in the shop, there's nothing to buy, there's nothing to... Yeah. It's not the padding, right? No, it's not the padding.
Here come the ads nobody asked for, pausing like a decent human.
Why am I getting the gap all of a sudden? It was never having a gap before. You fixed a long time ago? Yep. I don't know about a long time ago, but yeah, it's been a while. Multiple months for sure. Before you got the job? Yeah. Sounds about right. I don't even know how to fix this problem. Because I don't know what causes this problem. Because it says 0, 0. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If it is equal here, is the first card invisible? Title. Damage boost. Yeah, the first one is just no, the damage boost is... Oh, I was looking at it backwards. But it's damage boost. Why is damage boost here? What? What? Blueprints causing problems? Want to give it a solution? No, I'm good. I'm doing all right. We'll probably need to adjust the scale of these, honestly, just a little bit. But what's going on here? Why is that being placed there? Oh, because I need to check it before I increase it. I need to check it here. Health up. I am missing it. Okay, so what's happening actually is the fact that it's just being hidden. Probably because, again, we've done so much. Stupid. Just a fly, eh? You kill this fly. Hate it. Nope. Tiny little fruit fly bastard or something. I hate him. I didn't kill him. Where's a flamethrower? Let's go to... Okay, close all the tabs to the right. Just clean this up. Construction. Set card description visibility, add card descriptions. Let's just do none of these. Bugs in the winter? Well, it's a little like a fruit fly, basically. It's a... You detach everything. Oh, it's this thing. I think it's this. I think it's this one. Ah, there it is, back. Summer means a lot of rain, so mosquitoes go burr, which is ironic because right now it's winter, which means a lot of rains. But we don't get mosquitoes though. Thank God there's not a lot of mosquitoes here. God, mosquitoes are the worst. Okay, I want to fit all of these together. So the question becomes, can I fit them together without changing the scale of the cards, but by changing the padding of them? So if we just changed... Okay, so you have left padding of 15. We'll make that like 5. Five and left is better. And then we'll make the top one also 5. Honestly, 10 was better. Let's go back to 10 on top. And then we can change the padding. So this is figured out. We don't need this anymore. Change the padding on these to like 5. Ah, it's so close. I don't want to make it any tighter. So I need to make the cards a tiny bit smaller. Hey, no comment. Welcome in. How's it go? Hope you're doing well. I want to say thanks for the vids you provide about making different tools with PCG and like Vine, etc. You're welcome. You don't understand how it all works. They've helped you build a nice tool set. That's okay. You don't need to understand how things work to use them, thankfully. For example, I have no idea how my phone works. I couldn't tell you how it works at all. It all works at all. I couldn't tell you how it's like any of it works, but I'm using it. And that's all you need to know. You just need to know what the button does, and that's it. Why the button does it or the back end of the button doesn't matter. Tropical places, a specific species of mosquitoes transmit a lot of serious diseases. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Maybe you should move here, Guguts. What I'm hearing is maybe you should move here. Times point, I don't know, 95? What? Times 0.95? This is 228, so 230, 344. 240, 44. Oh, 230. Okay, so now I can make them a little bit bigger. Okay, let's play the guessing game of how big can I make these? Instead of 9.5, let's do like 9.8. So 235, 353. 235 is 237, 355. 237. You would if you could. Hello, Shauk. It's Shao HK. I'll go with Shauk. Welcome in. What game is this? This is my game. It's a little, it's too big, too big. Needs to fit. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's try times 9.7. So 349, 233. Yeah, 233. So this makes it 235 and 251. Oh, it's so close. It's almost perfect. I think, okay, it needs to be one more freaking percent down, and then it'll be the right size. Fine. So I tried 0.95. It was too small. And we tried every number under that, and turns out it was 0.96 that we wanted. So 346, 230. So 232, 348. Okay. Better. Much better. So that feels like it should. There's a good distance on the left and right. God, I am tempted to make it bigger and reduce this padding. But honestly, I think it's probably fine. I think I should still reduce the padding on the left to make it just a little bit more even. That looks pretty good. Okay. Can we just real quick make it so we can see the overlay? I'll make a new function. Oh, wrong place. Here. New function. It's just going to be outline visibility or selection visibility. Visible. And then we just need to grab you. Set visibility. Select. So we want either collapsed or not hit testable. And now, when we do on mouse leave, we turn it off, and mouse enter. Visible. want to do the same thing unhovered and unhovered here. Do we need to do? I wasn't doing it before, so... Oh, no, I was doing it before here. Let's see if this works. Have a good night, guys. You were here late. Oh, it's almost perfect, but I think I can't do collapsed. Have a good night, Guts. Get some good sleep. Instead of collapse, we'll do hidden. Because I think it's messing with the sizing. That's... Why is it still messing with the sizing? Oh. Okay. Oh, because it starts with collapsed. Oops. That's why. So we need to just go in here. Visibility, change collapse. Let's do hidden. Because I still want to take up the room. Oh, that looks so nice. That's so much nicer. That looks so clean. Oh. We haven't put in the tier thing here yet, right? And the keywords. But this has been very promising. Very promising. It feels empty now in here, I will say. I probably want to put in a texture here or something, and maybe this part up top needs to be a little bit taller. We can play around with that. That's, you know, details. This obviously is all broken. But this has been relatively successful of getting the new cards in. So yay. I imagine that in here it's going to be all broken because it's still doing the scaling stuff. No, actually here it's fine. Sweet. Yes. So good. Let's do a quick controller test. That was me, not you. Bam. Clean. Clean. Yes. The one thing that I need to think about and figure out is if I want to do a zoom in version, where the hell am I putting that? One part of me wants to like put like either make these smaller, but really wants to make it like a, instead of a 8 with 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, instead of having an 8 wide, I want it to be like a 6 wide, and I put the card like on the right, like a bigger version of it. And honestly, I could do that as a permanent thing. That might not be terrible. We'd always just have a permanent, bigger version of the card on the right. That might not be bad. So, for example, doesn't matter. All right, we just have this. on the right. That looks kind of clean. Right, so that way, even if you can't read the small text, you always have the big version. You don't need a button for it. It just always displays. I might just do that. It would mean you see less cards total on the screen at once. And the other thing I've been thinking about is whether I want the smaller versions the way they are. Because you have a large deck, it might be too much to having it be so like a big square. Might be better to have them be like thinner or something. I don't want to put just this whole thing here, but honestly, if I have a preview always available here, then maybe I do just put these guys as smaller versions here. They'll take up less room. You fit more of them in. I won't need to have two different versions of them. I don't know. I think I would need to play around with that. But I kind of like this idea. We'll see. We'll see. But, you know, we will see that. Well, probably not tomorrow. Let's be honest here. I probably won't get to it tomorrow. But possibly, hopefully, before the end of the year. So, yay. But this has been quite successful today. I'm quite happy about that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Back tomorrow for the final stream before Christmas. That was me. And we'll see what next week brings after that. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night and get some rest, get some sleep. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.